When people talk about Broward County, Fort Lauderdale usually steals the spotlight, but just north of Fort Lauderdale is a city that's been quietly building a reputation of its own, Oakland Park. With a population of around 45,000, Oakland Park blends historic charm, affordable housing, and a growing cultural scene. It's one of the oldest municipalities in Broward, yet it feels like a city on the rise with new development, arts, and dining transforming its identity. For relocators looking for affordability, central location, and character, Oakland Park is becoming one of South Florida's most appealing hidden gems. Oakland Park was incorporated in 1929, making it one of the early cities in Broward County. Historically, it was a quiet suburban town just outside Fort Lauderdale. Over the decades, it's grown steadily, but it has retained a more modest, community-focused feel compared to its glitzier neighbor. Today, Oakland Park is in the middle of a revitalization with investments in its downtown and an emerging reputation as a hub for food, arts, and culture. Geographically, Oakland Park sits directly north of Fort Lauderdale and south of Pompano Beach. It's just 15 minutes from downtown Fort Lauderdale, 20 minutes from the airport, and 30 minutes from Miami, depending on traffic. Major highways like I-95 and Oakland Park Boulevard run through the city, giving residents quick access across Broward and beyond. Beaches in Fort Lauderdale and Pompano are only a short drive away. For relocators, that central location is a huge advantage. Housing in Oakland Park is diverse and more affordable than in nearby Fort Lauderdale or Wilton Manors. You'll find mid-century single-family homes, condos, and townhomes that are priced lower than coastal alternatives. Many of the homes were built in the 1950s, 1970s, giving neighborhoods a classic Florida suburban look. Some areas are being redeveloped with new construction and modern townhome communities, which attract young professionals and families. For relocators, Oakland Park often represents a value play, close to Fort Lauderdale, but at a fraction of the price. Neighborhoods here each have their own character. Central Oakland Park is more urban with apartments and smaller homes. The area around Royal Palm Park and Jaco Pastorius Park is seeing revitalization, with breweries, restaurants, and cultural events breathing new life into the city's core. Eastern Oakland Park, closer to Wilton Manors and Fort Lauderdale, is popular with professionals and creatives. Western Oakland Park is more suburban, with affordable single-family homes. This variety gives relocators plenty of options depending on lifestyle and budget. Day-to-day life in Oakland Park is convenient and increasingly vibrant. The city has grocery stores, shopping centers, and services that cover daily needs, but the real story is in its emerging foodie and arts scene. Oakland Park has branded itself as a culinary arts district, with breweries, restaurants, and events creating a lively atmosphere. Funky Buddha Brewery, one of South Florida's most famous craft breweries, is located here and has become a major local landmark. Parks and recreation are another strength. Oakland Park maintains several parks with playgrounds, sports fields, and community centers. Jaco Pastorius Park, named after the famous jazz musician who grew up here, is a hub for festivals, concerts, and community events. The city also has easy access to waterways for boating and fishing, and beaches are just minutes away. For relocators who want suburban living with outdoor options, Oakland Park delivers. Schools in Oakland Park are part of Broward County Public Schools. Quality varies, but there are magnet and charter programs nearby, as well as private schools in Fort Lauderdale and surrounding areas. Families moving here often appreciate the affordability of housing, which allows them to invest more in education choices if needed. Healthcare is accessible with Holy Cross Health in nearby Fort Lauderdale and Broward Health facilities throughout the area. For retirees or families, that proximity to healthcare is an important factor. And of course, Oakland Park has its trade-offs. Some neighborhoods are older and may require renovation. Traffic along Oakland Park Boulevard and I-95 can be heavy during rush hours. While the city is revitalizing, it's still in transition. Not every area has the polish of Fort Lauderdale or Coral Springs. And while Oakland Park has a growing foodie and arts scene, those who want luxury shopping or nightlife will likely head into Fort Lauderdale or Miami, but the pros are strong. Oakland Park offers affordability, central access, cultural diversity, and a growing reputation as an arts and food destination. It's welcoming, practical, and increasingly vibrant. For relocators priced out of Fort Lauderdale or Wilton Manors, Oakland Park often feels like the best of both worlds, close to the action, but easier on the budget. So who is Oakland Park right for? Young professionals who want affordable housing near Fort Lauderdale, Families who want suburban comfort with parks and community amenities, retirees who value healthcare access and affordability, and anyone who wants to be part of a city that's growing and evolving while keeping its community spirit intact. At the end of the day, Oakland Park may not yet have the name recognition of its neighbors, but that's changing fast. With affordability, culture, and location all working in its favor, it's one of the most underrated relocation destinations in Broward County. If you're considering a move to Oakland Park, this is where Find Your Florida Now comes in. We connect you with vetted, expert local real estate agents who actually live and work here. They'll help you explore neighborhoods, understand the trade-offs, and decide if Oakland Park truly matches your lifestyle. Here's what to do next. Fill out our Florida Lifestyle Match form below, and we'll connect you with the right agent for your goals.